This is the Blackberry Storm, and it's running on the Verizon network. So you can see here, here is the subset of applications that are just on the main screen. And to get at the rest of the applications, you can click anywhere in the free space. And you can scroll by clicking and dragging. If there is somewhere to scroll, there we go, scrolling in the wrong direction. So messages, MMS, contact, kind of the things that you would expect. The media application, look at quickly here, allows you to go through things that you would normally expect to have in a media application. You have your music, videos, ringtones, pictures, and voice notes. So it does record voice notes right out of the box. So that is where you'd find that. Right now this particular device doesn't have any media loaded on it. You could do that either through the application for Windows. You can transfer media over, or you can also put it on the included card. So I'm actually going to flip it over for a quick second and show you some of that. So the rear panel, a couple of highlights here. 3 megapixel camera with autofocus, flash, video recording capability, and also there's another interesting feature about the camera is image stabilization, which I've never seen on a device like this, so that's pretty cool. So I'm going to open the back real briefly. I think it's a push down or a push up. There it is. So in the back you can see the battery. Interesting thing about this, the door is a metal door, so it's very strong. It doesn't add a lot of bulk. You can see there is the slot right here. It does include a micro SD card in the package. So there's an 8 gigabyte micro SD. It's accessible without removing the battery. I can't say how big of a feature that is. Who wants to take out their battery? It does include a SIM, so if you are using a GSM network or you are traveling internationally, you would be able to use that SIM. A SIM is included in the box. Real quick, there's your hardware controls. There's a button there that implements the camera, also is a shutter, hardware volume controls, and a full-size 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, which is great. On the top you have a lock button and a mute button, so if you need to mute it very quickly. The other side, that's a micro USB, so it's not mini USB, but it is a standard micro USB. And this button is for
a convenience button. You can set it up for
be mapped to anything. Yep. So that is that. And let's see, we'll go back. That's how you get to the main screen. So it does have an accelerometer. So obviously it doesn't work laying down, but if you go like this, it's going to orient your buttons that way. And if you turn them, it's going to orient them that way. So we'll reset it back to the top. And again, to get at all of the applications, you do this. Now, the sensitivity of the screen, I know that's what everybody's wondering, is very high. It tends to scroll very easily, and unlike the Voyager, which I found a little more difficult to scroll and a little more difficult to click, this happens to scroll and click very easily. The other question is going to be about the touchpad and the touch screen rather. It is a combination of capacitive and resistive, so it does require a touch of your finger to highlight an area. You can see that when you touch something very lightly with your finger, it highlights blue. But to actually invoke that command, to actually get into that command, you have to highlight it, and then it actually is a click. So there's not a haptic feedback by way of either a vibration or a sound necessary, but the screen moves, and the only thing I can compare that to is the trackpad, the new glass trackpads on the MacBooks, where the whole trackpad is a button. Think of it this way, that this entire touch screen is a button, and that's the best way to look at it. So it works very well. I'm very impressed with the way it clicks. We can try a web page here. I clicked on the wrong one, so I just re-clicked again, and you can see it actually loaded very fast. It's in EVDO Rev A right now. You've got an impressive toolbar across the top with your various buttons to show you how many messages you have outstanding, voicemail, messages. Let's see, one other device or function that I find is going to be very, very key for this device is the visual voicemail is very unique in that, and I don't have it set up on this particular device, but you can actually store and forward the device, the voicemails, because they're just stored as WAV files. So if you do need to forward that to somebody, you can do that, or you can archive it forever. So rather than having your mailbox get full or messages be deleted, that's a really nice highlight as well. Let's see. Cut and paste, I'm going to show that in a different video. It actually works very well. Is included out of the box. I showed you the removable battery. It's a big feature, memory card slot as well, so you really have unlimited expansion. And that's it for the demo of the Blackberry Storm. Look for some more information on it coming out soon.